As we continue this series on Laserland Sports Network, we pivot to the men's basketball team. I am with Conan McCusker, the local kid out of Dorchester, Mass. How you doing, Conan?
Doing good. How you doing?
Fantastic as always, my man. Hey, great season. Let's start with the important stuff. You led the GNAC in 3-point percentage, and you're now 8th all time in 3-pointers made. Incredible accolades, and just congratulations first on a great career with the Lasell men's basketball team.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
So you came in as a freshman. You got this great start to your career, man. It's like there was so much juice around this team. Talk about what's changed from you as a player when you came into Lasell versus now being the man that you have become.
I think when I first came in, we had a lot of upperclassmen, so I took that as a great opportunity to be a sponge, not say too much, learn what it took to be a good teammate, learn what it took to be a good player, and just take in everything that all those upperclassmen were saying. And I think that's definitely helped me over the years. So when they graduated, you take little bits and pieces from each graduating class, and as I got older and older and then I was the upperclassman, I was able to apply all those things, especially this year.
This year, you guys made a run in the GNAC playoffs where, unfortunately it ended up in St. Joe's, but that Dean Dean College came in here. What was it like coming off the bench and hitting, I think it was 4 or 5 threes that just absolutely made the fans go nuts?
Obviously, it's good to play well. My junior year was cut short due to injury, so I wasn't able to play in the playoff game my junior year. So having that be the first playoff game that I played since my freshman year, there was definitely a lot of emotions leading up to it. But at the end of the day, it was just another game, another step to get to the championship game, and all my work stayed the same. You just do what you got to do every single day, and the work showed.
Talk about the support from your teammates, because the bond between you and the rest of the guys, it's unreal. It's one of the I'd say one of the teams that I see in Lasell that really has a chemistry like no other.
Oh, definitely. I think whether I go 0 for 5 or 5 for 5, everybody on the team is still going to stand up. Everybody on the team is still going to want me to shoot that next shot. So I think the way that our team was and the support that you just get from everybody definitely helps me when I'm in the game, because I know that everybody on the coaching staff and on the rest of the players have that confidence in me to hit the next shot, grab the next rebound, or do whatever it takes to win the game.
And last question, what's next for Conan McCusker, the person? What's next after basketball?
This isn't official yet, but I am coming back to get my master's here, so I'm hoping to start my coaching career with the Lasell men's basketball program. So hopefully I'll talk to Coach Galetta and we'll be able to figure something out. But as far as that goes, that's my plan.
Well, when that happens, I think that it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for you. I think the men's basketball team will be lucky to have you as a coach, and the goal is to win a GNAC championship, and I think to see that as a player or as a coach would be pretty special. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. I can't wait to get to work.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first. Conan McCusker, this has been a Laser exclusive. Laserland. We'll be back next time. All right, as we continue our run of basketball players on the Laser exclusive here on Laserland Sports Network, we have Andy Medeska with us. Andy, you are, as I would say, the Swiss Army knife of this team, the do-it-all guy. Would you say that's part of your identity on this team?
Yeah, I like to think that I can do a little bit of everything. I think I'm very versatile. I can play point guard, I can play center. I can guard 1 through 5. I think, that's kind of my role on the team. Wherever we're lacking, I feel like I can pick up in that department.
When you transferred here, getting acclimated with all the guys, what was that process like?
I thought it was really easy process. I mean, the guys really helped me. Upperclassmen really showed me the ropes, showed me what to do, how to get on the floor, how to play both ends. You know, taught me the plays. I got really caught up really quickly, and the process has been really good. Yeah.
What did you think of the environment playing in the athletic center where, you got all these fans on the rafters,
I think we have the best gym in the conference. I really like our gym. The environment's crazy when we really fill out the upper section, and everyone's just erupting after big shots, big plays. Our environment's great.
Speaking of big plays, you had a monster three in one of the games that I called for you. I'll never forget that shot, step back beyond the arc. Plays like that, what impact do those make in terms of your goal of reaching a GNAC? Because it's the special moments like that that help you reach the goal of winning the whole thing. How do you see that this team capable of that?
Absolutely. I mean, we make big plays. I feel like we need to stay a little bit more composed for the future years. We're no longer a young team next year. We're gonna have more experience, more veteran guys that been here longer, been with the program a lot longer, that have valuable experience in the playoffs. So I think we'll be able to make that final push to bring home what's ours.
And finally, you got to tell us what it's like playing with your brother, Esmer, because that's something that a lot of people can't really relate to. You're on the floor, and not only are you guys on the same team, but you're both playing a pivotal role on this team.
Right. We've been playing together for forever, so it's like almost nature. It's natural. We're very easy to play off him. He plays off me really well. So we just have that connection, that our brothers would have. Yeah.
Was there ever a real rivalry between you guys?
Absolutely. There still is. We're trying to, push each other. I think that's what a lot of people lack, something that drives them and pushes them every day, and I think we have that.
Well, hopefully that drive leads to a run in the championship, and you guys get right back to where you were this past season, and this time win the whole thing. Thank you for joining, and good luck you'll be a senior, right?
I'll be a junior.
Junior. So you got a couple of years left.
Yep.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Yep. Esmer Modesto, first year men's basketball team. Man, how's everything going at Lasell? Your first year.
It's going great. Better than I expected, to be honest, but it's going great.
Oh yeah, why's that?
I didn't really know what to expect coming to Lasell. But my brother, I felt like it was just an easier transition for me, for sure.
Having Andy, your brother, around, what is that like, both on and off the court?
Nah, it's great. I mean, on the court, off the court, he pushes me just to be the best. When he sees me lack in something, I feel like he just pushes me to be the best person, best player on the court, off the court, all that.
He spoke about the competitiveness between you two, but also the support that you two have. Would you agree that there's definitely a fierce competitiveness between you two?
No, definitely. When we were young, we just competed in the driveway. We would just basically just fight, beat each other up, just in the driveway. But yeah, it's really competitive, but it made me better, as a person and player.
Yeah. I would like to ask you about your campaign this year, because I thought you should have won Rookie of the Year. You think you should have won Rookie of the Year? Of course you did.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Does it drive you not being named Rookie of the Year moving forward, or is that something that doesn't matter to you? You're going to work hard regardless.
I mean, definitely I got a chip on my shoulder now. I didn't win it, but I'm going to just stay consistent, keep going, and yeah.
What was that like, taking the reins as a freshman? I mean, we haven't seen that since, when I was a freshman, somebody at your age absolutely be the conductor of this offense. What was that like for you this year?
I mean, it was definitely tough, just kind of getting used to the college play, college basketball, intensity. So, but I felt like I did good this year, just trying to be a leader. Yeah.
Did anyone give you a tough time, any of the older guys, or were they pretty welcoming?
Nah, they were definitely welcoming, very supportive, very just encouraging. They just wanted me to be the best, so I appreciate that.
Anyone outside of Andy who you say you've had a particular bond with?
Definitely the seniors. I feel like they just Conan, Marcus, Gabe, Reem. They just push me every practice, every possession, really.
And last question for you, Esmer, as we're cruising along here. How do you see the rest of your career shaping out? What do you want the story to be when it's all said and done? How do you want Lasell to remember you?
I mean, just as a good person, really. But I just want to win GNAC. I feel like we can really do it in these coming years. We just need that push, that drive, and I feel like we could really do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I am joined by Marcus Lewis, senior of the Lasell men's basketball team. Man, it's been a ride.
Mm-hmm.
It has been. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Just catching up on March Madness right now, so
It's better than that. Nothing much. You get to watch some college hoops. You like watching college hoops more or playing college hoops?
playing for sure.
Yeah, you're a competitor.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive right into it because you had quite a run this last 4 years, man, emerging as I think a star in the GNAC, and you hit 1,000 career points. Let's start with that. What did that mean to you?
It meant everything. I came in as a freshman, like not knowing if I would ever reach that milestone, not even thinking about it. And then obviously like my teammates cheered me on like my senior year, getting closer to that goal. And like when I finally got it, it was just a surreal moment. Like everyone was just like proud of me, and it was just exciting. And I was happy for my team that we won when I got it. So it meant a lot to me for sure.
Yeah. You talk about the guys. I mean, it's evident that there's a bond, and I've been asking pretty much the same question to the rest of the guys. But is there anyone in particular, any guys on the team that you feel like you wouldn't be the same without them?
Most definitely Conan and Kareem. We came in freshman year, the same class. Those are the guys, like us three, we stuck around for the whole 4. So my bond with them is like special. Those are like my brothers forever, So I thank them for everything they've done, everything we've been through. So those are guys like I have the closest connection with for sure.
Looking at the way that the season ended, man, obviously not the way that you wanted it to, but how special was it, one, to just reach that point, do it with the guys you love,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean this was it, man, and just to reach it, I think is a special achievement.
Yeah, I mean, after the results, my coach came up to me and Conan and said, "Who would have thought?" I mean, like I keep bringing up from freshman year, like it wasn't even a thought in any of our heads. And then when we knew we could reach that goal, like even last summer, like we would talk about it all the time, like this is our chance, like this year, this is it. And we finally got that accomplishment. I mean, it was just, I feel like it really put us on the map, and like it showed people that like we're here and we can do this too. You know what I mean? Because it was really just like 2 schools like back and forth, really Albertus and St. Joe's, Connecticut. So I feel like us putting our name out there really got us to where we wanted to be. So I'm proud of the guys in this team this year for sure.
I would say you've not only put your name out there as an athlete, but also as a student and just the person you are, man. That's gonna go so far in your life and your career. Do you have a favorite Lasell memory or something that you just think back like this really shows who I am? I know it's a tough question.
Yeah, I gotta think. Greatest memory?
A team bonding night or something like that?
Honestly, it might just be reaching the finals. I mean, as cliche as it is, I mean, like that really, like I said, it wasn't even a thought. And reaching the finals, like it was crazy. Like all the guys, like were really, we all bought in. So like just to see that, like this team this year, like was the most I bonded with any other team from previous years. So I feel like that moment was really special. Like knowing that, like as a captain on the team, like I could really bring a team together, and like we actually had a chance to win that. So I think that was my favorite moment.
And then what does the future hold for you, Marcus?
So right now, besides finishing school and graduating, I plan to play overseas professionally. So that's in the works right now. But obviously, school-wise, I plan to work in finance. If all else fails, that's my backup plan. So But yeah, that's what I have so far playing right now.
Has it started hitting you that like, man, this is the real world now?
Yeah,
Going
I know,
overseas.
I know. All my professors are like, so who's a graduating senior? I keep raising my hand. They're like, well, get ready. In a couple weeks or months, like it's right there. So it's just crazy to think about. So.
Well, the world is not ready for what you're about to do, Marcus. I think you got some great successes ahead of you, man. And it's been a pleasure getting to know you.
No, for sure.
As I told Conan, like the last 4 years have been awesome.
No, for sure. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. All right, that's been another edition of the Laserland exclusive. Thank you, Marcus.
Appreciate it.
I am with Quinton Partee Jr., who is a junior on the men's basketball team, coming off a season where the Lasers made it to the GNAC championship. Q, it's nice to have you.
Thank you for having me, Elliot, man.
Always, man. Let's go back to your freshman year. You had a great season. You, I think, should have been the GNAC Rookie of the Year. You were named to a first team All GNAC for rookies.
Right.
But in your mind, why should you have won?
Definitely because it's just individual stats. Most of the categories that I was in first for, I was kind of beating all the rookies in. So definitely thought I should have got it. Just because I was beating them in those particular stats with rebounds, points, and assists. And I think just individual stats basically at the end of the day. I think GNAC should probably be able to start changing that in the future maybe.
Yeah. If you have a new goal in mind, now entering what will be your senior year, what would that goal be?
Definitely the biggest goal for next year is getting back to that chip, man. Being a part of the team this year, since we made it to the chip, I feel like getting player of the year, rookie of the year, whatever, it just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, it's fun to say you had that, but knowing you won the GNAC chip at the end of the day, that's just a different experience. I feel like the momentum that we gained from that, and the pleasure, of course, and just the rush of knowing we was there, was a great experience, and that's something that we all want to enjoy again, and hopefully, be able to bring it home back to Newton, Mass. Next season.
A lot of people don't know the story that you've basically had throughout your time here at the university outside of basketball. What sort of conflicts and battles have you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, my freshman year coming here, I did have to focus or really focus on racism. Had an altercation freshman year that kind of almost cost me my basketball career, but Lasell, God, was able to give me a second chance on that situation and make me see how wrong the situation was and what could have been handled. But ever since then, definitely just took an accountability how I can be better for myself and my team moving forward for the future, of course.
What kind of perspective did it put into place just about how fortunate you are to still be playing?
Right. Definitely was a young athlete at the time, so it just made me realize, there's consequences for your actions, of course, and you just gotta remember we're all grown-ups now, so you're gonna get consequences. So you just gotta think smartly about what you do. So it just taught me a lot overall, and that's just me wanting to be better for myself and my team.
That's the goal, right? The team, it's the team. It's
right.
Not I.
Right.
And I think that's part of your growth and your development has been realizing that.
Right.
And I think no matter what your role is, it is going to be about the team.
Right.
What do you see as your role moving forward into your senior year?
For my role is just really just being that dog. I feel like I don't see myself as a leader. I don't try to front like I want to be a leader or anything. I'm really just more just does the dirty work for the team. I accept that role. Getting dirty, getting to the paint, getting beat up. Taking charges, put my body on the line for the team. I think the team knows that's my role, of course. Getting rebounds for everyone and getting people the shots that they need for next season too. Definitely need to focus on myself, of course, with being better so I can put myself in those situations to be able to put my team in better situations.